another edition of Coffee Talk. It's Friday, November the 21st, 2025, right at 7 p.m. Central Time. And here we go. Here we go. The weekend. Joseph Moore, how you doing? Thank you for coming, Joseph. Thank you for the like. I'm drinking a Coke Zero. I had Slotskis this evening. And it's been a day. KP, my friend. How are you doing, Mr. Heathen? I'll tell you what, KP puts out a lot of excellent posts. I for whatever reason, in my what basically comes across, I get lots of posts, and I get a lot of KP's posts, and he produces a lot of posts, and they're good posts. He has very good picture quality, very good subject matter. I mean, they're very professionally done. I really like KP's posts. Uncle Al, by Bullfrog 79. And Summer Sun. Hello, young lady. My friend Julie West from the UK. And let's see, I think I just saw, yes, I did, Yoda's Blessed Life. Hello, Dave. I think I received a medical update from Dave when I was trying to get the live stream up. I think he sent me 2 or 3 quick texts wanting to give me an update on his medical condition. Please be in prayer for Yoda's Blessed Life, David V. He's experiencing some health issues. He's been experiencing some health issues, and he's having some issues with his teeth. And it's a very painful, what's going on is very painful. And he's doing the best he can through it. God bless him. My Linda Elliott, how are you doing, young lady? Seven in the house and 7 likes. Let me see, what did he say? Did somebody, yes, pre-retirement, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Uncle Al's always telling me, do unboxing, open something up. So I promised to do that tonight. Well, I am sorry that you are sick. God bless you. Before I get into our topics, I'd like to do a couple of mail calls I got in from Amazon, and I'd like to talk a little bit about the week. The last 2 days, I have my normal duties. I have not been doing my normal duties. I have been the DAEP, District Alternative Education Placement. That's the kids that are in long-term prison or jail, school jail. They normally have them off campus for that. I've been the DAEP and the in-school suspension. Been doing a combination. I had 2 kids that are DAEP that were junior high students. And then I had the high school in-school suspension kids. There weren't any junior high in-school suspension kids, just the 2 DAEP students. So I've done that for the last 2 days. Is that Little Lone Prepper? Hello, Little Lone Prepper. Thank you for coming. Should be 9 in the house and 8 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Yeah, there was a rattlesnake. I sent Uncle Al a picture of it. A small rattlesnake. Snake's a snake, especially a poison snake. A small rattlesnake went in under the stripping in one of our exterior doors and was in one of our hallways. And the kids saw it, notified the office. Thankfully, nobody tried to mess with it. And they came, and the deputy sheriff and one of our staff members, who apparently is pretty good with snakes and had the equipment or whatever, and they grabbed it and they got rid of it and they killed it. Rattlesnake. Yes, the only good snake is a dead snake. I agree with that. Mom of 4 boys, thank you for coming. 9 in the house, 8 likes. So I will be off this coming week, and that'll be 9 days. I will have the weekend, the normal work week, 5 days, and the following weekend. So I'll have 9 days off. Then when I go back, I'll work 2 weeks, and then I'll have 2 weeks off, actually 16 days. I'll have 2 weeks off for Christmas break, and we'll come back in January. So I'll have the 3rd and 4th weeks in December off. And trust me, I'm ready for it, and I need it, and I'm tired. So I'm starting to work on my next box. You mean there's going to be another box? Yes, there's going to be another goodie box. I just got this in from Amazon. This Myra, who I haven't seen recently, and I know she's still active, but she just hasn't been by, and I haven't been by to see her. We'll call this an envelope or a bag, I guess. Let me get this stuff out, and then we'll talk about it. So, the bag is empty. And what do I have in it? Well, I'm starting to put together a goodie box for Verna, aka Vase Place. And a lot of you will recognize these items because normally these are the type of things that I would put in a first box that I send to somebody, or that I would put in a subscriber giveaway box. Now, if it turns out to be that the winner is somebody who's previously won, I might modify the content a little bit because they'll already have received some of the stuff. Or if I'd already sent them a box, I would probably modify it a little bit because there's probably going to be some stuff that I'd already sent them. But I'm going to be putting in a stove. Well, actually, I'm going to be putting in 2 stoves. This is the folding stove. These are going up in price. I actually wound up paying $14 for this thing. I usually pay like $7 or $8 for them. So this is a folding stove, the Coggins folding stove. You would use a sterno or canned heat for it in it. This is one thing. And then a set of mugs, stainless steel. Let me open this up and I'll show you basically what we're talking about. And I'm sorry, right now doing this, I'm not paying attention who's coming in. So I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm not being disrespectful to anybody. I just want to show what's in here. So she'll be getting this. And this is got a lid. This is a carry bag. You can put this in. And it's got 2 mugs. It's got a coffee mug, or basically, and it's got a little bit larger mug pot. And you can, it's got the little, so it's got the handle. You can pull out the handle. So these 2 items. So she'll have something to use when she wants to heat water for freeze-dried, or to make coffee or tea or whatever she's going to do. So that's one other thing. And I guess I'll open up something else. So here is another box. Oh, Verna, I'm showing some of the stuff that you're getting. So here is another box. 11 likes, 7 in the house. Oh. I have been rearranging things, so I can't find what I'm looking for. I was looking for a pocket knife real fast, and I just went for some scissors. And here's something else that came in that I had ordered. And I ordered all these items I ordered together, but they're coming in separately. Oops. This tore a little bit. I guess it tore in transit or whatever. But what's in it is what's important. This, and I'll tape it. This box has a small fuel tabbed little for heating, water, whatever substances. It's uses tabs. And I usually put this, it's called an emergency stove. And I usually put one of these when I do a box. I usually put one of those in it. And then I usually put an extra set of fuel tabs. So she'll be getting that, and she'll be getting an extra set of fuel tabs. In the meantime, I'm looking for, where are you? Oh man, I've got to find it. I got to find my tape. So I'm going to use packing tape, and I'm going to fix the little boo-boo here. I'm going to fix that and tape it. And that will go to her. So that's 3 items. I got some more stuff that hasn't come in yet, and some stuff I already have. But I'm just showing you a few things that will be going into Verna's box. Hopefully I will get that box out to you this coming week. Now, I'm brain dead. Yes, and my back aches too, Uncle Al. I am brain dead right now. You ordered 2 books for my mom from Amazon, new from Daniel Steele. Well, that sounds wonderful. Verna, I want to make sure because I know you. I think you moved at some point, and I think I had your address, and I don't even remember. I'm gonna check to see if I've sent you something in the past. I may or may not have sent you something in the past, but I need to make sure that I have your mailing address. So if you would look at my email address on one of my videos, because I always in my actual videos I put my email address in there. Look at my email address, send me an email, or email me your current mailing address, if you would. Full name and mailing address. And then this coming week, when I have everything put together, I will wind up doing a video probably showing what I'm sending. And then I will make my pilgrimage to the post office Midtown, and I'll mail off your box. And then it'll probably take 3 or 4 days after I get it in the mail. I'll send you a message to let you know tracking number and when to expect it and whatnot. And then hopefully at some point in time you'll probably do your own little unboxing video, which I will enjoy watching. So that's where we're at on that one. 5 in the house, 11 likes. So that's fine. Email it to me, and then I'll that way I can email it to me, and that way I can, and I don't give those out to anybody. And I may already have it. I think I have your phone number because I think we probably have talked before, text before, and all. And if not, send me your phone number, and I'll hopefully this weekend some point I'll text you and ask if you want to talk or if you want to text, and we can communicate a little bit. And Verna, I'm sorry if you're sick. I am truly sorry. The Lord bless and keep you. A lot of folks here are sick. Uncle Al's not doing the best in the world. My friend Dave in Georgia. David. We have the same first name, but I call him Dave. You know, he goes by Yoda. Blessed life. Back when we met, he used to go by Guru and Wahoo the Turtle. And wonderful young man. I've got a few years on him. And he's a very good man. And he is, you know, his faith in God is awesome. And he also has a great knowledge when it comes to cards. He was a big card collector. He would put them together and all, and he'd send them to people and you know, and such. And he was very active in that. And then he did a shift in his content. He wound up donating a ton of cards to the church to help them, and they made a pretty good amount of money selling them. So very good man. And I am sorry I have not been looking to see who's saying what they're saying. They only have 35 for Christmas presents for 2 kids. It is sad. Little Isaac's friends are very poor, always hungry, going to get them. Yeah, my understanding, before we get into topics tonight, my understanding is that the SNAP benefits, people have been receiving their SNAP checks, and it's a lot less than what they're used to. Somebody told me that they normally would receive $300 for themselves and their wife, and they got $24 in their account. $24. That's not good. Hello, Pat. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you being here. Pat Bethia, thank you for coming. $11 likes, 7 in the house. We're 21 minutes in. Now, let me say this before I get messed up and I start doing these. Uncle Al sent me like 19. He was up to like, I think he was up to like 19 on the topics. I got 4 pages of them written down, and I basically got through topic 13. So I've got another 6 topics or so that I haven't even written down yet, but I'm gonna pace myself so we will, wherever he continues, it'll basically be, some of them will be for tomorrow. And I don't know that I'll get through all 13 that I have written down this evening, but whatever I don't get to, I will continue. I'm not going to waste them. I will continue on tomorrow. And if I don't get through stuff tomorrow, then I will, 20 topics, okay, Uncle Al. Then I will continue on Sunday, because I will be doing a Sunday live stream. And I may do a couple of live streams this coming week during the week because I'm off, you know. And when I'm off, I want to celebrate. So there may be a couple of days this next week. I won't do one on Thanksgiving, but I may do a couple of live streams this coming week, you know, which I will enjoy doing. Hello, Idaho Garden Girl. Thank you for coming. Oh, I posted another thumbnail that a friend had made for me. What are your thoughts on that thumbnail? Because I used that to post for my live stream this evening. What do y'all think about that? You plan to work on your books? That's wonderful, Melinda. Susanna. Oh, Susanna. Let me see. I'm going back to look. Susanna Morrison. Thank you for coming, Susanna. Susanna's got a wonderful channel. Beautiful young lady. Beautiful daughter. Single mom. Very proud of her independence. She's over in the Philippines. And the last time I checked, I think her channel was up to around 40,000 subscribers. She puts out good content. And if you're not subscribed to her, I would encourage you to subscribe her channel. Thank you for coming in. I will try to pay some of y'all back this coming week with watch time. I'm way behind. So let's get with the topics. I'm a little bit behind with that, so let's get with the topics. The Second Mexican Revolution by Gen Z pirates like Nepal and Madagascar, fed up with the corruption of the Democratic Socialist Party of Mexico. Hugs, not drugs, policy of the last and current administrations has failed. While eating ice cream, that's shades of Joe Biden, over 185,000 people died and murdered in their homes, businesses, and on the streets. Total anarchy and chaos. fighting against government forces, Antifa, BLM, with only pipes, sticks, rocks, and fire bombs. There's a lot of anger in the streets of Mexico. Waving the one-piece pirate flag. See the post, America Uncensored, or CNN, ABC, NBC, Fox News, and CBS. The U.S. government's warning about the dangers of Mexico at this time, as well as the violence equivalent to Syria or Ukraine. Think about that. Think about that. 13 likes. A lot going on down in Mexico. Not all good. Most of it not good. I am finishing off a Coke Zero that I had with my supper. Stopped at Slotsky's. Got my wife and I an original with chips. And it was a very good meal. And it will be a short that I will put up at some point in the next 2 or 3 days. I've been trying to do 2 a day. Try to do one in the morning, I try to do one in the evening. And just trying to keep my presence on the YouTube going. $14 likes, 9 in the house. Oh man, I've been doing progress reporting, working on the students' IEPs, checking their grades, checking their attendance, sending out emails, trying to contact parents. I sort of feel like Santa. I did do some more trimming, shortening on the beard, trying to work on it. I'm pretty sure they do have a travel warning. They've had a travel warning for Mexico for the last 15 or 20 years, probably. You know, it's not a safe place to be. Topic number 2. From all mass news media, Trump and his administration promised to pay Americans first with $2,000 tariff checks instead of lining the pockets of government. The Democrats are fuming mad. Trump can't breathe that the Democrats are traumatized. Planning to restart the shutdown in February. They think that there are enough people that want to blame the Republicans for the shutdowns, even though the shutdown was owned 110% by the Democrat Party and Democrat leadership. They think that they benefited from it. For one thing, the shutdown damages the market. It damages the economy from the standpoint of how much money the economy makes, how many jobs the economy, has. And they feel like damaging the economy makes it look bad for Trump. So they think that they're benefiting when they do that. So if they do another shutdown, then they think that it'll throw off the next quarters, or it'll throw off the market. It'll throw things off. There'll be a lot of people who will just be absolutely upset, with the Republicans and with Trump, no matter what. Even though it's the Democrats doing it, they'll be upset with the Republicans, So, food, forest, permaculture. Hello, Howie. How are you doing? It has warmed up a little bit. It was foggy on the way to work this morning. Uh, 14 likes. Thank you very much, Howie. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a little bit warmer. A little bit warmer. Um, so there may be another government shutdown in February, and it did cost the government money. It cost the nation money when they did that. People were paid to basically stay home. They're crying about the fact that they're starving to death. And I know that there are a lot of people who are suffering and hungry, but when you've got a government job that makes you in excess of $100,000 a year, $150,000 a year, $125,000 a year, and you're telling me that you don't have a little bit of money saved up to pay for a month or so, if you don't have any money coming in, if you miss a check, are you telling me that you're that incompetent when it comes to your finances, that you haven't saved enough money to pay your bills for a month or 6 weeks? You know, I mean, I don't have a lot of sympathy for the people who are making good money, if they go without a check for a little while. The Rev 1. How are you doing? Peter is in the house. $15 likes. Topic 3. America's debt is out of control. Thanks to urban blue states and Gen Z, and Uncle Al's using the term morons, reported by Wall Street Journal, Fox Business News, CBS, and NBC. The economy is in chaos due to overseas manufacturing instead of home U.S. manufacturing. See the U.S. medical supplies, pharmaceutical products, plus Gen Y and Gen Z super low birth rate. Yeah, if we don't replace the workforce down the road, we're not going to have the revenues, we're not going to have the people to take care of the older folks, to keep the economy going at a sufficient rate, basically to keep things moving forward. And right now, birth rate is way down. The foreign birth rate is up, but the citizen birth rate is way down. That's not good. Topic number 4. AI dystopian nightmare. Hello, it's here. AI systems are hallucinating, becoming yes man, making up facts. It's controlling and confusing humanity. The AI apocalypse is on us. Your AI is having a mental breakdown. Isn't that scary? Like the movie back in the 80s, I think it was called War Games, where a supposed AI was in control of the nukes, the ICBMs, and it basically created a war game in which it was going to get us to launch our nukes against the Russians because it generated a fake notification that the Russians had launched against us. You know, like Skynet. You know, Skynet. This is not the Terminator. Grok music video goes viral. Just self gratification for the slow people in the live stream. Mental, and then he used the word masturbation. I'm sorry to say that, but he called it mental masturbation. AI takes over. Begins with addictive pleasures. Offerings. Not the Terminator. Humanity is cooked. And again, I apologize. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Topic 5. From the Catholic Church, Christian churches, most mainstreamed news media, CNN, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox News, and certain social media outlets. 18 to 35-year-old Gen Y and Gen Zs are embracing the occult, witchcraft, bizarre cults. The ideas of those. The 3 kinds of witches: graveyard robbing and vandalism. Doesn't sound like anything I want to have anything to do with. Animal abuse and sacrifice. Yuck. Child offerings and sacrifices. Cannibalism and group dancing. And you wonder why men don't thank these women. I don't know. Sounds crazy. Yeah, the spam calls are getting bad. I get them. They call them scam callers. It's getting bad. Topic 6. Reported by CNN, NBC, CBS, PBS, Fox News, Fox Business. The Gen Y and Gen Z divide is real. Causing massive mental health problems and medication dependency. Caused by conservatives abandoning the arts for decades. Leftist ideology and AI culture are taking over. See Disney and Netflix. Americans lost how to tell stories. Lose your history and identity. They're rewriting history. Revisionist history. Definitely not good. Definitely not good. Spam blockers. Yeah. Well, like on my phone, I get notifications that a call is likely spam or likely a scammer. My phone will notify me of that. Topic 7. Now this is a good one. Topic 7 is a real good one. You need to really listen to this. The top 3 skilled trades are facing severe labor shortages in 2025 and 26, reported by the Department of Labor. The boomer generation, the baby boomers are the ones that were born after World War II, like 46 to 1964, a period of almost 20 years, 18 years. The baby boomer generation, that's a large generation. The people who won the war, our parents. I'm a boomer. I was born in 62. And my father fought in World War II. And a lot of my uncles, people related to me, were in the military. I think over 12 million U.S. citizens were in the military. Most of them men, but there were some women that were involved. And, they call them the greatest generation. 11 watching and 17 likes. That's wonderful. So the 3 skilled trades facing severe labor shortages in 25-26, reported by the Department of Labor. The boomer generation is retiring or dying off at these jobs, some at the age of 78. Reality check. Liberals and leftists have been pushing people to college degrees for the past 25 years. None in the trades. We have 2 generations with teaching and philosophy degrees. Actually, we're short teachers. And we're short good teachers. Working at Starbucks or Domino's. Meanwhile, the demand of the skilled labor has increased by 75K to 150K in earnings, with bonuses in experience. These trades are electricians and the electrical trades, HVAC technicians in systems, and plumbing technicians in service. Plumbers, electricians, HVAC, mechanics, carpenters, people who can do tile work, people who can, quality work, framing, sheetrock, people who can do masonry, brick masonry, pour a concrete slab, frame out and pour a concrete slab, get your framing for it, your rebar, get everything prepped up, tied up. There's not enough people in these trades. Topic number 8. We're 45 minutes into the live stream. Topic number 8. Also reported by the Department of Labor. 7 boring but in demand online jobs that pay well, really well, and can be done at home. Number 1, data annotator. 2, business operations analyst. 3, IT support specialist. Number 4, patient account representative. Number 5, title examiner. Number 6, question and answers specialist. Number 7, claims operations analyst. So those are 7 different occupations that's supposed to pay well that can be done at home. Topic number 9. Reportedly by CNN, NBC, Fox Business, Wall Street Journal, the New York Post, Kami, Zoran Mandani, Victory, Spurs Staten Island politicians to renew their bid to pull out of New York City. Staten Island is supposed to be relatively affluent, relatively moderate to conservative, and they don't share politics with the social democrats slash socialists slash communists. This time backed by the New York governor, Kathy Hochul. Thank you for coming, Howie. Food Forest Permaculture. Thus, Mayor Mandani ripped New York City into poor and rich areas. Staten Island is conservative and moderate, with large numbers of millionaires and wealthy families who were shocked by Mandani's promises. They won't pay taxes and extortion from the city. Staten Island's police chief and his department warned about Muslim extremism and Sharia activities and said they would not be tolerated in Staten Island. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate you sticking around. I know it's real late where you're at. And thank you, Stephanie, for coming in. Oh, okay. Appreciate you, Steph. Appreciate you being here. Topic 10, 49 minutes in. Reported by mainstream media, live streamer The DoorDash Girl, never heard of her, who was fired after filming a sexual assault on the job, has been arrested. This hip-hop artist slash influencer was off her medication and on illegal drugs, delivered DoorDash. Instead of waiting outside of the home at the door, she went inside, assaulted the man, in the shower screaming she was on her medication. The man was stun gunned, molested, and robbed. The DoorDash was already paid, but half eaten by the DoorDash girl. Taking a few beers with her, she was arrested 5 miles away after a high-speed chase. The DoorDash company has no comment at this time. I'm sorry, but that's funny. It's horrible, but it's funny. It's horrible, but it's funny. Oh man! Also, I saw a little clip on that. The DoorDash looked like something from outer space. I saw a little bit of that. Oh, the aftermath. Topic 11. Reported by CNN, ABC, CBS, and Fox News. 74 days until the AI apocalypse, supposedly in February. A chain reaction of events dealing with AI. When planes are flying into the ground, I hope not, or stop flying in mid-air, Bitcoin, others, and stocks drop. Nicola worried AI bubble is about to burst. You remember Y2K, when we were going to go from 1999 to the year 2000, and they thought that everything was going to crash because of the computers and everything? Y2K. Topic number 12. Last and smallest solar flare hits Earth, causing disruption in the AI cloud system, setting off massive cyber attacks, fear by AI systems, not humans. Cloudflare. Down. Chat GPT X among sites affected by global network issues. Reporting by Comcast, CNN, USA News, Fox News, and others. Well, solar flare activity can disrupt satellites. It can wreak havoc. You get a strong direct one that hits us, it can do some damage. Not everything is shielded against that. They're trying to work on it, especially the military. But a lot of the civilian stuff's not shielded. It's like these Faraday bags and cages and such that they're trying to, to try to protect stuff so it doesn't get shorted out. 16 likes. Topic number 13. Report by NASA, Nat Geo, Smithsonian, and Department of Homeland Security. Worries about magnetic field weakening elite build bunkers for the apocalypse. Flares reached central Texas and hit Florida, causing northern lights to be seen in these areas. The magnetic field has been thrown up by 5 degrees. a vast anomaly growing in Earth's magnetic fields. Polar tilt, not flip. Round South America to Africa. South Atlantic anomaly. It's like a hole in the ozone layer, over the South Atlantic. Uh, End of civilization. Uncle Al is right. Get books. Welcome to 1826. Yeah, if something major happened to hit our technology, we would go back in time a couple of hundred years as to our level of technology. We wouldn't be completely primitive, but we would basically regress our levels of technology. We wouldn't have the medications we have today. We wouldn't have the electronics we have today. A lot of the technologies we have today we would lose. We'd go back to like the Amish. We'd live sort of like the Amish or the Mennonites. You'd have horses and buggies and carriages and such. And a lot of stuff that would be done, just be old school. And that possibly could happen. So I have been through 13 topics today. And Uncle Al sent me initially 20 topics. So I will prep up the 7, and he'll probably send some more tomorrow. So tomorrow evening around 7 p.m., I'll do my Saturday live stream. And I may do a little revisit to some of the topics that we had this evening. I appreciate Uncle Al providing them to me. I do appreciate all of you who have come in and who have left me likes and left me comments. I right now, my channel is at 2,055 subscribers. I'm very, very slowly inching my way towards 2,100. When I hit 2,100 subscribers, there will be a 2,100 subscriber drawing for a giveaway. In order for you to qualify for that drawing, you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on each of the last 5 videos, long form videos that I will have released. Now I have 5, most of them are not that long, videos right now that do not have that many views, and they do not have that many comments. So I plan on releasing probably one this week, and it'll probably be the box that I do for Verna. And I will probably release a video of that. I may get ambitious, and I may do menu number 4, spaghetti, an MRE review. So I may drop out a couple of videos this week. I'll drop out at least one. But whenever I hit 2,100 subscribers, and I don't think it'll be in the next week or so, but I mean in the near future, foreseeable future, I should hopefully get up around 2,100. When I hit 2,100 subscribers, whatever video I'm on at that point that I had most recent when I released, I'll write down the name of everybody who had left me a comment at that point, and then I will backtrack 4 videos. Did they or did they not? Whoever did on 5, all 5, their names will go in a hat. There will be a drawing, and whoever I draw will be the winner of my 2,100 subscriber giveaway, and they'll get a very nice goodie box from me. Take care, Uncle Al. Appreciate you coming in. Take care, Joseph. Appreciate you coming in. So everybody, 16 likes. Please do like to support the channel if you haven't done so. I will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. When I get up in the morning, I thank God for the day. I take my medication. Thank you, Rachel. I take my medication. I drink my coffee. I say the Lord's Prayer. I get ready for the coming day, cleaned up, go to work. I'm usually there by 6:30 in the morning, and I go about my business. Are you prepared? The Boy Scout motto, Scout motto, the Prepper motto, be prepared. Are you prepared? If you're not, hopefully some of what I put out and some of the stuff that we talk about help you to be prepared. Everybody, I appreciate you. I think this is a very good live stream. I enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll see you back again tomorrow. I'll put out a couple of more shorts. Everybody, thank you. And looking forward to Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.